Over the past century, Winston-Salem transitioned from a thriving manufacturing community to a stagnant urban area and is now becoming a vibrant, innovative city. What brought about this change? Around the turn of the 20th century, most of the jobs for textile workers migrated overseas. Successful tobacco businessmen Pleasant Haines and John Wesley Haines began what would become a textile empire in downtown Winston-Salem. A blank canvas. Older manufacturing plants have shut down in recent years, leaving behind decaying buildings and vacant factories, such as the Weeks plant, which was closed down in 2010 by Hanesbrand Inc. Thousands of workers lost their jobs as manufacturing moved overseas where labor was cheap and people were eager to work. The city is moving in a different direction, towards scientific innovation.
We decided to make this dress to represent the change in North Carolina, specifically Winston-Salem, from a manufacturing town to one that leans towards innovation. One fact is that 88 downtown investments have happened in Winston-Salem since 2000, and most notably, the Winston-Salem Innovation Corridor is one, and the Innovation Corridor had $800 million poured into it in its creation, and just represents how innovation is changing Winston.
The impact of the Innovation Quarter in Winston-Salem is pretty immense, actually. First of all, to create the place has cost about almost $800 million of investment in real estate development and infrastructure. But importantly, and I think the most lasting effect, is that the nature of what goes on there, innovation in business, education, and research, means it's a knowledge-based industry. So rather than manufacturing, we now have the intellectual prowess and the knowledge that people have, the training that they have, that comes to bear into their everyday work, whether they're creating a product, or whether they're teaching, or whether they're conducting a business.
It's unlikely that the city will return to a manufacturing-based industry, but without the foundation they built, innovation would not exist.
So something that was really interesting is that we got to see Winston completely different than we did before. And I've lived here my entire life of 17 years, and I never had even considered Winston to be that interesting until this project. Did you experience something similar?
Yeah, like you forget about how important and how interesting some things are that you see like in your everyday life.